pickup service in many parts of Newcastle, a city with very steep hills, in some cases 700 feet elevation. Today until 4 o'clock, Waste Management has set up a community garbage drop-off location at Lake Boren Park, and they'll accept twice as much household garbage as normal in a cart. If you can't make it to that drop-off location, sorry, you'll have to wait until your next regular collection day. I'm Bill Schwartz, Como News.
Coming up on Como, the head tax debate resumes, this time at the state capitol. I'm Bill O'Neill. I'll have an update. Opioids really the bad guys? Brian Calvert with the Senate hearing taking a different stance. AAA traffic every 10 minutes on the 4s at 2:04. Here's Marina.
Well, we do have, in the outlying areas, of course, it's going to be problematic for a lot of travel. And I-90 is closed both directions over Snoqualmie Pass. In fact, closed all the way over to Ellensburg. We also have a closure of Highway 18 both directions between Issaquah-Hobart Road and I-90. We do have a blocking problem on I-90 exit. It looks like the State Route 202. There's a disabled vehicle that's blocking that ramp. We do have a collision reported northbound I-5 at Highway 16 in Tacoma. The right lane is blocked. Northbound 405 just north of Southeast 8th and Bellevue, a collision being reported there, and it looks like it's taking up the right lane. This Como traffic is brought to you by Timeshare Exit Team. If your goal is to get out of your timeshare this year, Timeshare Exit Team has your plan. Call 844-976-EXIT or visit timeshareexitteam.com. Your next Como traffic at 2:14.
Now the Como forecast. Here's Seth Wayne.
Still going for cloudy skies and a rain-snow mix at times, and temperatures in the upper 30s. Winter weather advisories are up until 10 o'clock tonight. That's mainly across Whatcom County, and you still have cold air coming in from D.C. In the meantime, a little bit of a break out there tonight. Some scattered snow early tomorrow morning as well, but we'll be dry for the most part tomorrow. I'm Seth Wayne in the Como Weather Center.
Here in Seattle, pretty cloudy. We're seeing some scattered showers as well, and it's 37 degrees at Como News. Como News time 2:06. Maple Valley got a blast of winter this morning. Snow mixed with freezing rain turned the main highway, State Route 169, into a sheet of compact snow and ice. Many drivers struggled, including me and David, who couldn't even get out of his parking spot for a second day.
So I've got roughly a foot of snow around my car because I didn't move it yesterday. So it's just delightful.
The closure of Highway 18 at Issaquah-Hobart Road added to the list of challenges for drivers across South and East King County. When snowplows go to work, who decides which routes get treated and when? Justin Evans with the City of Lake Stevens says emergency routes get top priority.
So primaries, we want to make sure if those are already bare and wet, then we can jump onto the secondaries. And it's all about making sure that the fire department, police department can get where they need to go.
Transit and school bus routes are next. Only then are road crews allowed to treat neighborhood and side streets. This slop is going to hang around for a while. The employee head tax debate is back, this time in the spotlight at Washington State Capitol. Senator Mark Schessler continues his push to ban such taxes in the wake of what was a failed push in the city of Seattle. Candace Bach with the Association of Washington Cities says communities should be allowed to decide what's best for themselves.
The local elected officials, they do have their community's best interests at heart. They are responsive to their communities. They listen to both their residents and their business community and try and balance the needs.
But Clay Hill with the Association of Washington Business says the impact on companies is clear.
It's a disincentive to providing pay raises. It's a disincentive to moving part-time employees to full-time employment. It's a disincentive to the hiring of additional staff.
Schessler's bill would grandfather out a number of communities already using this kind of tax. Bill O'Neill, Como News. A Senate hearing earlier today featured a different look at a killer. As Como's Brian Calvert reports, it was a chance to see a different side of a demonized drug. As he opened the hearing, Senator Lamar Alexander, the chair of the Senate Health Committee, told those attending, quote, "We want to make sure that as we deal with the opioid crisis, we consider everyone in need."
On the theory that every action has an unintended consequence, we want to make sure that as we deal with the opioid crisis, that we keep in mind those Americans who are hurting.
In other words, before you pass laws to prohibit opioid production and use, these drugs exist because they are helping some people. Dr. Helena Gazelka.
I worry that we've gotten ahead of ourselves with wanting to restrict opioids. A lot of people are now, a lot of providers are now scared to provide opioids to patients they've been prescribing them to for many years.
And perhaps rightly so. Countless deaths have been tied to opioid use and abuse.
We and other groups have heard from thousands of chronic pain patients who have been forced